Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about simple tips for your hair during this isolation period. So we all know we're home and we're battling with COVID-19. You know, and there's all these like, what's gonna happen to my hair? My hair is going crazy, it's itchy, it's tough to handle and stuff. I mean, there's only so much I can give you over YouTube. I'm sure you can watch lots of videos on what to do, but I'm just gonna give you some tips. So, you know, I was gonna divide DIYs, like those who can do it themselves and those who don't know how to do their hair themselves. I was gonna divide it, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna give points. So whichever you think applies to you, whichever you think you can do is what you should do. I think it's a bit long to divide it. So work in sections. No matter how long, short, thick your hair is, work in sections. It always makes it easier. It makes it bearable. It makes you retain some length. So after every section you've washed, you want to put it in twist so you can retain some length. Because trust me, you need that length in the long run. And then also, as you're stroking your hair, washing your hair, you also want to wash in one direction, so that way you're reducing the naps or the tangles that is inevitable anyway. So you're reducing that when you stroke in one direction. Second point is, for those who want to use shampoo on their hair, you feel like your hair is really dirty, dilute your shampoo with water. Now, this is just my opinion. I feel like when you dilute your shampoo with water, what you're essentially doing is retaining moisture, because what happens when your hair is so lathered, it strips your moisture off. It takes away all the moisture. People are so hell-bent on their hair, you know, lathering so that they can feel like their hair is clean, but the truth of the matter is what makes your hair clean is a little product and the pressure you're applying. For those who don't feel like shampooing their hair or putting some shampoo because they don't know how to handle it, you could just co-wash. Now, what co-wash really means is using some conditioner on your hair. So apply your favorite conditioner. Make sure that it's got moisture in it. It'll be written on the bottle or behind the bottle. Make sure there's moisture in it and apply that to your hair. Now, you want to add some water and act like you're shampooing your hair, if that makes sense. So you apply pressure to your scalp. Remember, in sections. Apply pressure to your scalp and then you rinse off. And then you can apply conditioner as normal and let that sit for like 15-20 minutes, and then you rinse that off. Always remember to work in sections. If not, you'll be overwhelmed. No matter how long, short, thick, fine your hair is. Now, after you do that, after you rinse off the conditioner, you then want to do a thing called a lock moisture, or LOC. LOC or LCO. Now, what this simply means is L is for liquid, C is for conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and O is for oil. Now you want to put it in your preferred order. You could your hair is already wet anyway, so that's the liquid. You can either put the oil first and then put the conditioner after, leave-in conditioner, or you put in the leave-in conditioner first and then you put in the oil. Now I put the leave-in conditioner first before I then put the oil. I do this in sections. I think you should do it in sections as well. And then take up your wide-toothed comb. You can just divide the sections into smaller sections. So if you're working in 2 sections from the get-go, you can divide those 2 sections into 2 sections, so you have 4 sections. Now in that 4 sections, you want to work with 3 sections in each quarter. So you then divide that 1 section into 3 sections, so that way you can easily put the wide-toothed comb into it or a diamond brush to detangle. So you want to detangle when you've put the oil, you've put in the leave-in conditioner into your hair, and your hair is still wet. Comb from the tip all the way to the roots. And as you find that it's easy, as you go through your hair and it's getting easier, as soon as all the knots are gone, you take that section and put it into a twist. You do the same thing for the entire hair, and that way you have a clean, moisture hair. Now you can just be like me and just leave it in that twist, because that's what I always do. I leave it in the twist, and it comes up to like 8 twists, and I just let it go. And that's me for the whole week. And then maybe when I want to go out, which we are not doing at the time, or at this time, I take out the twist and put it into a high puff, but we're not going out. So you can just leave it in that twist and let it air dry. That way you have moisture in your hair. Now, I don't want to recommend a leave-in conditioner because you can't go out to buy it anyway. So whatever you have at home, use whatever oil you have at home. I'm sure everyone has got olive oil and some coconut oil. You can mix that for your oil. Use the leave-in conditioner you already have at home. And like I said, your hair is already wet, so liquid is already in your hair. And yeah, so that's fantastic. Now, for styling, like I said, leave it in the twist, or you could do, for those who can twist their hair, you could do tiny twists like my one. Well, this is not so tiny, to be fair. So you could do this kind of twist for your hair. My twist is really messy right now. I've had this for a while. It's time to wash my hair, but I'm being really lazy, so I put on a scarf. For those who don't want to do their hair at all, you want to wait for twisting. Just throw on a scarf and go about your day. And when this is all over, I'll be there waiting. So yes, I have a scarf on. I probably would wash my hair, but we'll see how it goes. So for those who can twist their hair, I mean, like I said, leave it in those chunky twists. But if you must, you're living with your husband, you want to look good, you can pin those twists. You can pin them the way you want to pin them. Use some bobby pin and it will look nice. Or you could just take out all the twists and toss your hair. Whilst it's wet, toss it into a low bun. Just pull it together. Trust me, it's so easy. Create a part in, a middle part, a side part, and then just, you know, pull it all to the back and then throw in a scarf immediately. Or you could, if you got some edge control, put that on your edges, make sure your edges are nice, and then throw on a scarf. Throw on a scarf for about 5 hours, 6 hours, take off the scarf, your hair is slick and nice. So now always remember, all your effort is going to go to waste if you do not scarf your head to bed. My clients know this. I always stress it. Scarf your head to bed or wear a satin bonnet. I always prefer to scarf. That's my go-to. But wear a satin bonnet, wear a satin scarf, and retain all that moisture in your hair for this next, God knows how long we're going to be in the house. But yes, you always want to wear a scarf. I mean, my hair is dirty right now, but it's, trust me, it's so moisturized, it's unbelievable, because I always wear my bonnet to bed. You don't want to miss that, trust me. And I mean, apart from, you know, retaining that moisture, you also want to reduce breakage. That's what scarfing your hair does. So you want to make sure that, you know, you don't want to have some friction between your hair and the pillowcase, because that will essentially reduce moisture, increase breakage, and you don't want any of that. Lastly, you want to get a spray bottle. If you don't have a spray bottle at home, I'm not sure what you're going to do. I guess you can use your hands, get your hands to work. But if you have a spray bottle, get your spray bottle and put some water in. Put some water into your spray bottle and some leave-in conditioner in as well, and oil. Now, this is a mist spray. That's what it is. Mist moisture spray. You want to apply that every other day. Just spray the mist into your hair, and that way your hair is rejuvenating all that moisture you put in when you washed your hair. So I'll just show you what my spray bottle looks like, although I don't have leave-in conditioner in it, but yeah. This is my spray bottle. It's really nice, and it, you know, you can spray, literally it brings out the mist as opposed to just water. So but anyway, whatever spray bottle you have, that works. What I'm trying to show you here is, I don't have all that mix in my bottle because I know how to handle my hair with another bottle. What I'm trying to show you is, you want to make sure that your water is not as much as this. Whatever you're mixing into your bottle has to be half of your bottle. The whole solution has to be half of the bottle. And then half of that bottle, water will be half of the size of the whole consistency, if that makes sense. What I'm trying to get you to do is, do not fill up the bottle with all the solution. Just do half of the bottle, and that way you'd get to finish it before, I don't know, 10 days. Because after every 10 days, I would say you want to change what's in the bottle, pour that away and make a new one, because it starts to get stale. It's not as potent as before. It's not working as before. So yeah. For those who don't have leave-in conditioner at home, just spray water, put some oil in there, olive oil, coconut oil, almond oil, argan oil, whatever kind of oil you have, put it into the water and just spray that into your hair. If there's anything you need me to know or you need to ask me, please drop it in the comment down below and send me a DM as well. I can always do another video as well, or maybe do a short video on my Insta story and, you know, answering all your questions. Don't be overwhelmed in this time. Trust me, your hair is gonna be fine. Don't get overwhelmed. Work in sections, scarf your hair, always retain moisture whichever way you can, and we'll be great. And so I just want to talk about my thoughts regarding isolation in Lagos. It's been crazy, and I really hope we're doing the right thing. I mean, I'm glad that the government is enforcing us to stay at home right now. It's so easy for us to take it for granted. It's so easy for us to think, you know, our family, nobody's affected, so we're fine, we're good. And, you know, I'm watching all these skits, all these funny skits on Instagram, watching all this challenge going on Insta story, and it's all nice and fun, but I just want us to like remember that people are out there dying and we need to pray for them. Whatever you believe in, you know, you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, Hindu, whatever, just pray to what you know and ask for forgiveness, you know, and forgiveness so that God can heal our land, you know, because this is the time we need to reflect on what we've done, who we've been. But what I'm just trying to urge everyone to do is be more selfless, be kind to your neighbors, ask for forgiveness, pray for those that are dead, pray for those that are in the hospital, pray for the people that are working in the hospital. My sister works with the NHS and I don't even know what to say because she's a superwoman and she has 2 kids, and, you know, there's a lot going on, but, you know, she gets up every day, she's going to work, and I'm just really proud of her. In this time also, like, let's not be weary. Don't be afraid. All this I'm saying to you, I'm saying to myself as well. I find sometimes I'm really like getting all anxious, and it's so easy to get anxious and to think that, you know, you're stuck at home. First of all, you're not stuck at home, you're safe at home. Second of all, you know, this is a time to just focus on the good things that are about to happen in 2020. There's all these memes talking about, you know, delete 2020, we're gonna go back to 2019, or we're ready to go to 2021. The truth of the matter is that before the gold becomes something you can wear, it passes through fire. So this is a hard time, but I feel like 2020 is still going to be a great year. So whatever energy we're putting out right now, let's put out positive energy. This is a time to also learn about yourself. I mean, you're at home. It's time for you to learn your self-awareness, become self-aware, you know, start working on yourself as a person, start doing better, pick up a book, do some yoga, exercise, bond with your family. For those who are staying with their family, bond with your family, call your family. I mean, my family has been calling me non-stop on FaceTime. We do group chats every time. We've come to the end of my video today, and I hope you learned something, and I hope my tips for your hair helps you out one way or the other. Till we see again, stay clean, stay positive, stay home, and we'll beat this, trust me.